So we're back again, and the paint has dried on the wall, and it looks actually better than when we had left it. When we left it drying before, it looked a little bit uneven, so I wasn't sure how it was actually gonna turn out. But let me put the paint swatch by the wall. Let's see here. Very, very similar, definitely. It's a little lighter than I thought, but I think it'll work well with the purple that we chose. So, we'll see. So we're gonna be basically taping the stripes so we can paint. And Jason bought a level, so hopefully this makes it a little easier, but let me show you. That's this level machine right here.
Laser level.
Or laser level, I'm sorry. And it's basically shooting a laser image so that we can make straight lines, but Jason's gonna tape across here. I'm gonna help him in a second here. But hopefully when it's all done, we'll just have even stripes, and then that way we can just paint. The one thing about painting and renovating is you should always have good snacks. We got these shells or little paint puffs from a Japanese bakery in LA here. It's called Chantilly's. They are so good, and it's not too sweet, which is really nice. But this is a sesame one here. Yum, yum. So we're finally putting in the last stripe. I think it took us about at least an hour and a half, I would say. But they're all pretty much in, and I would say using the level actually was pretty nice. I kind of was worried that it might be still a little bit difficult, but wasn't too difficult, and I felt like it made it a lot easier. I don't know how I would have done it without having this actually. So
chalk line. That's the other method.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Here's the paint swatch. Oh, I guess that does look very similar. This is Mythical in Sherwin-Williams paint.
The most expensive paint.
Yeah, it's one of the most expensive. But we did get it 40% off.
Still was $100 for everything. I think the paint was what, 30 each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here we go. So we're gonna do alternating colors. Okay.
Okay, here, I'll tape you. Just make sure you don't get too much paint on the brush and you get it down evenly. So we look at some YouTube clips on how to paint properly, so hopefully those tips come in handy here. If you're unsure, it's better to get too little paint than too much, I think. Just get an even coat, not too much paint. At least that's according to the professionals. Okay, make sure you don't see any big globs anywhere. So, here's our taped up wall. Why don't you start over here, right here on the second half, the third wall, third stripe from the top. From the top.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, I guess do horizontal, I don't know. I guess you're supposed to paint in a V pattern, but let's see how it goes.
How about that?
Fancy. Make sure you're careful around the edges.
Yeah.
Don't move on to another wall until that block is done. Anyhow, hopefully this goes faster because we don't have to paint so much of the wall.
Than last time.
Yeah. Alright. Signing off for now.
Well, it's getting there. We're putting the paint on the walls. Gonna need to do some trim, but painting is definitely faster than taping up the walls.
So, we're almost done here. I think it looks pretty good. We'll see when the tape comes off, but Anne's just finishing up some of the trim, but I think it looks pretty good. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Anne picked out these colors, so you can tell, right? Purple. But yeah, just got some trim. Unfortunately, we only have one trim brush, so only one of us is working on the trim at a time.
Here we are again today. We're gonna try to touch up the stripes because when we actually took the tape off, it wasn't exactly as smooth and clean. If you look at it from a little further off, it looks like it is. You can see like the stripes look like they're pretty straight, but if you get a little bit closer, they are a little bit more fuzzy. So we're gonna try to touch that up a little bit better. And so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so the room's all done pretty much, and I think the stripes look better now that we've touched them up a little bit. They don't have quite the fuzzy look that they had before. I'm going to try to open the windows here, let a little light in so that we can see the room a little bit better. I think it looks better, and those stripes look a little bit more clean, so that's good. So I think I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully now the next step will be to just actually take out the carpet on this floor. We're not going to do that ourselves. We're going to have some carpet people come in and change the carpet, but we wanted to finish painting obviously before they did that. So Lisa's is done, and then coming up soon they'll be renovating the kitchen, so that'll be the next step, and then we'll finally be all moved in and then just need to decorate. So we're done. Bye.